Welcome back to NickiHeartBeat channel. I'm so excited to bring you guys another tutorial. Today I did a cut crease and I am just loving it and feeling myself right now. Gotta pat myself on the back, honey, because that cut crease is sharp and it's ready to cut. But anyways, I achieved this look with this new palette that I'm so in love with. It's called the Minimalist. And I just got it last night, so I decided, hey, why not do a tutorial on this palette? And it is from the makeup artist called Makeup Lilith. She's on Instagram. Make sure you're following her because she is everything. She has her own makeup line. It's called Elcie. The reason why I really love this palette is because the palette is basically all neutral colors, which I'm all about. Okay, the colors are really blendable and they're really creamy, and also not only can you use the palette on your eyes, but you can use it on your face, and I did use it to contour just a bit. So definitely this is a must-have for new makeup beginners and also for my fellow makeup artists, because you definitely need this in your kit, especially when you don't have to bring as many products now because you have your eyes and your face covered with this palette. So yeah, if you love this look the way I am, then definitely stay tuned to watch the whole tutorial. Also, I just want to thank you guys for the love and support. I'm brand new to YouTube and I'm really loving this, but I definitely need you guys to go and subscribe, go and like, go and comment, and let me know what you want to see next. But yeah, if you love this look, just stay tuned. So thanks guys. So first I'm starting out with priming my face with all three products. I do this so that my makeup will last all day long. Then I'm going in with my Becca brightening corrector, and I use this so that my dark circles do not show through my foundation and concealer. This is a must for me. Next, I'm going in with some loose powder from Maybelline, and I'm setting my face before foundation, and it's a trick to stop your skin from creating oils and sweat. Then I'm going in with my mineralized foundation from MAC, and I'm just creating a base right now, evening out my skin tone and getting my face ready for highlighting and contouring. Time to contour, and I'm using Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I love this product for contouring because it is so creamy and so blendable, and just go around the perimeter of your forehead, your temples, your cheekbones, and your jawline, although I don't really need to do it, but I still do it. Then contour your nose, and make sure that you're using a flat brush. This is just a brush that I've had for a really long time. I don't remember where I got it from, but go down the bridge of your nose and the tip of your nose to create that snatched nose, and it should start to look like this. Then going in with my MAC 130 brush, and I use this when I'm doing cream contouring, and it's a dual fiber brush, so it works best with creams. And I'm just pushing in the product and creating that shadow in the hollows of my cheeks. And make sure you're wiping your jawline. You don't want any sharp lines right there or dark areas right there. It needs to look blended. And today I really didn't want a very contoured nose, so that's why I'm using this brush. But if you want a really structured nose, then make sure you use a smaller brush like the oval brush from MAC. It's perfect for the nose contour. Now time to highlight with my new fave, Shape Tape from Tarte. Now I did not like this product at first, and it wasn't really working for me and my skin type, but now that I've learned how to make it work best for me, I love this product. I use it mainly for highlighting purposes and not to conceal, only because it makes my under eyes look a little dry, and remember, I do have dry skin, so it doesn't work. Anyway, so I'm using my beauty blender and I'm pushing in the product, and what I'm doing is a downward motion. I started the line of the highlight and then I moved my way downward towards the jaw. When I tell you this Shape Tape is full coverage, it is. That's why I didn't like it, I guess. Anyways, go down the bridge of your nose with your beauty blender. You could use a smaller beauty blender, but like I said, I did not want a really contoured nose today. I wanted it to be more about the eyes, which you guys will see next. And now that my face is highlighted and contoured, I am going to now conceal. And I'm using MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and this product is full coverage, but it's full coverage with a dewy finish versus the Tarte, where it can be a little matte and drying on the eyes. So that's why I'm using this to conceal. So now I'm using my mini beauty blender and I'm pushing in the concealer along the areas that we already highlighted with the Tarte concealer. And I'm pinching the nose by bringing in the concealer along the bridge of my nose, and also making sure that those areas where we tend to sweat and have oil is concealed. Bring the concealer down the center of your nose and the center of your forehead. Now I want to set my whole face with Maybelline loose powder. This is a must if you want your makeup to last all day. Now just a little bit of brightening with the Laura Mercier brightening powder, and I'm just using the smallest amount. Too much of this will make your under eye cakey, and we don't want that. We still want a dewy finish even though your face is going to be pretty matte. Now to bring color back to the skin with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42, and I'm putting this powder everywhere. Back to NC42 with my Sigma F35 brush just to further contour my nose. I'm just going back and forth until I like my nose. Now to be extra and use two brow pencils from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used the Brow Wiz to create the base of the brow, and I used the brow definer to build up the brow. And I go back and forth between both pencils, and then I like to use the spoolie to make sure that the brow hairs are mixed in well with the brow product. And I just go back and forth until I get the brow of my liking. And I love using the Brow Wiz to mimic brow hairs at the beginning of my brow. And look at that, that straggly brow versus that beat brow, yes. And now it's time to clean up my brows. I'm using Cover FX concealer. Then I'm going in with Tarte Shape Tape again to conceal and prime my eyelids to get it ready for the Minimalist. I love this palette so much. Starting out with the tan color in the palette, I'm using my Morphe M562 brush, and I'm slowly starting to build up my crease with this color. Now I'm going in back and forth windshield wiper motions, and I'm dragging the shadow towards the tail of my brow. Now everybody knows that cut creases are all about sharp lines and precision, so you want to take your time with this and slowly build up the color. Now going in with the orange shade, and I'm going to darken up my crease even more with this color. The goal is to go from light to dark when you're doing any kind of crease work. So I'm just using the same brush and I'm just darkening up my crease. Now I'm going in with the brown color in the palette, and I'm going to try to keep this color as close as possible to the crease line because I'm trying to define my crease with this color. And I'm going back and forth with the same brush. So it should start to look like this. You want it to be a gradient effect from dark to light. Now it's time to cut the crease. I'm using my MAC 242 brush and I'm pinching the brush hairs together to make it flat. Then I'm going in with concealer. Any concealer will work. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape again, and I'm using patting motions along the crease line, and then I'll make a straight line with the brush. And this is what they call cutting the crease. So let's just have a moment of silence for the cut crease. Now it's time to go in with the lightest color in the palette with my Sigma E55 brush, and I'm using patting motions and I'm just pushing in the eyeshadow over where the concealer is. Going in with that first eyeshadow that we use, I'm just going right back over the crease just to make sure that it's blended and the line is straight. And blending out the colors with my MAC 224 brush. Now going in with my Inglot number 77 to create a wing, and I'm not doing a very big wing. I'm keeping it kind of thin because I want the cut crease to be the star of the show. And I do know my face, and my face is one of those faces that cannot handle a whole bunch of dramatic things at one time. So for me, less is more. And now it's time to put some lashes on, and I do love these lashes. And to smoke out my lower lash line, I'm going in with the same colors that I put in my crease. Using the lightest color, I'm going to highlight my brow bone and mattify my brow bone. And to finish off my face, I'm using the Minimalist palette to contour my cheekbones and to add warmth back to the skin. And I'm just using Golden Honey from Anastasia Beverly Hills to make my contour pop just a little bit more. And using the highlight color from the Tarte Contour Palette along with some MAC Fix Plus to highlight. And now using Champagne Pop from Becca just to intensify my highlight just a little bit more, and then completing the face with blush from the Tarte Contour Palette. And finishing off the look with Shroom from Lime Crime. I love this lipstick because it's so nude and so neutral. It goes well with this eye look. And any black eyeliner will do. And this is the finished look. This is my matte, the Minimalist Elcie cut crease, and I am loving it so much. And let's be honest, y'all, that crease is cut, okay, and it's sharp. Ooh. So if you love this look, Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you have subscribed and comment and let me know what you want to see next. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.